freaking out a little bit about what's inside this box. Welcome to Jewels of the Trade, the channel for spreading accurate information on jewelry and gemstones. Today we're unboxing a rough gemstone that hasn't been cut for jewelry, and it's one of my absolute favorites. We're going to be unboxing a VELVETEEN Malachite from LuxeRox and discussing malachite's use in jewelry. A quick warning before we get started, don't take baths with your malachite because of the copper content. And I say this a lot about a lot of crystals. Don't lick it. Do not lick your malachite. Keep your crystals out of your mouth. I'm very excited. LuxeRox's packaging is always fantastic. Whee! Oh gosh, this big boy's just bursting out of here. All right, we got our lucite stand. These little holders kind of move so that you can adjust it depending on how you want to display your crystal. It can hold up to 20 times its weight. I feel like when you're collecting crystals, like half the battle is just finding stands. Goodbye fancy box, which is great for shipping or storing. Like what if you have to move? Where do you put your crystals? Do they just break? No. You don't have to live that way. Wait, I mentioned not to lick your crystal, right? They always package it really well for shipping. That way it arrives in one piece. Are you guys ready for this? Hot biscuits. This is VELVETEEN Malachite, also known as velvet malachite or sometimes fibrous malachite. You can certainly see why it looks like it has a velvet texture. Very touchable. It's different from other malachite because of its chatoyancy, also known as the cat's eye effect, which is the reason the specimen has this shimmer. Specimen. The specimen has shimmer. The specimen has shimmer. And I have shimmer, because I have the specimen. This is really good quality. Notice how I'm not licking it. I'm loving that chatoyancy. Whether you are a beginner or a longtime mineral collector, I think you need one of these specimens in your collection. If you are just getting started with crystal collecting, for home decor, elevated luxury gifts, or just building a fine mineral collection due to a love of geology or gemstones, you've come to the right place and you're seeing the right product. You know jewelry stores carry these things, right? Some of them. Malachite's use in jewelry and decor goes back to ancient Egypt. It's a secondary mineral of copper, and its usefulness lies in the fact that it's able to be turned back into copper through a process called smelting. Copper was extremely important for use in tools, weapons, coins, and like a million other things in the ancient world. Archaeologists have actually found malachite that was probably mined as early as 3000 BC, and it's believed that industries of miners, smelters, and forgers were built for the purpose of turning malachite back into copper. This VELVETEEN Malachite specimen is from LuxeRox, a crystal subscription box offering a museum-quality palm-sized specimen each month for 3 and 6 month subscriptions, including a padded box and a lucite stand, which can hold up to 20 times its weight. Malachite is a very high-demand gemstone today, but it's extremely rare and the supply is quite limited. I mean, just anecdotally, as someone who's always loved malachite, I remember seeing the prices of it 3 years ago, and then seeing the prices of it today, it feels like it's just skyrocketed in this really short amount of time. Rolex itself uses malachite in its watches. David Yurman has a collection featuring malachite, and this inspires more and more customers to ask for malachite jewelry in stores. Malachite can be worn in earrings, rings, bracelets, beads, and necklaces, and even bangles. This is my jade bangle here. But you'll often see malachite bangles with a gold backing to prevent the malachite from touching the skin. This is because copper can react with sweat and oils on the skin, causing a chemical reaction that produces copper salts. These copper salts can be absorbed into the skin, and for some people that can result in skin discoloration, maybe some irritation, and possibly other effects from copper exposure, depending on the wearer and their sensitivity to copper, of course. It's the same reason you don't want to take a bath with your malachite or lick it. Be sure to shop malachite jewelry from a trusted jeweler. When I was doing research for this video, even I was surprised to learn how many malachite simulants there are out there. They may be made of resin, mixtures of materials that are dyed, and all kinds of crazy stuff. If you want reliable, genuine malachite jewelry, ask your local jeweler or check out some of these pieces from the Rutile. We've actually featured Rebecca, the owner of the Rutile, on our channel before. So if you'd like to learn about diamond grading, clarity enhanced diamonds, the custom jewelry process, or the dangers of shopping jewelry from chain stores, you might want to check out some of those videos. Check out the link in our description if you want to shop LuxeRox Malachite specimens. If your local independent jeweler is a LuxeRox retail partner, they might also have some. I always recommend supporting local businesses if you can. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there's also azurite malachite specimens available from LuxeRox, which has malachite and a deep blue mineral called azurite. And we actually have a video on azurite malachite, which I'm also going to include a link to. Do you have any malachite jewelry? Let us know in the comments below.